Well, is it a mere hiccup or the start of something far more worrisome? Quincy Notre Dame softball has been in a funk for a better part of 2 weeks now, culminating with last night and the team's first loss of the season to Illini West. Maybe that would serve as a wake-up call that stirred the Lady Raiders to life, or perhaps it opened the door for Quincy High to beat QD for the first time since 2007. Quincy High down 1-0 early, threatening, but Jenny Pollock comes up with a big double play right here and gets her team out of the jam. That would set the table for this. Ari Rigg, you can't hit a ball any further or harder than this. That would have left any park you can name, including maybe Yellowstone. It was a huge, massive blast, solo home run. Her second RBI of the game made it 2-0. Devils would load the bases in the fifth inning without the benefit of a hit. Paige on. She's hit by the pitch. She appears to be running to first base to pick up an RBI the easy way. However, Chris Smith, the umpire, says, no, you did not make an effort to get out of the way. She has to go back to the plate. She's steaming, and QD would pay the price. Bases clearing triple. Eric Hoke all fired up. Paige, it's just what she does. She's excited, but she's not going to show it. How about this? Lady Raiders right here, bases loaded, no outs. Look at this in the bottom of the fifth. A double play that just kills that rally, and QD comes away in that frame with nothing. Here's your game ender. Again, Miss Paige at second base, turning the double play. She was the hero, and the Raider beat her tonight as QD loses back-to-back games, and Quincy High School gets off the schneid, courtesy of their hero.
Did. I was a little upset, with the call, and I just knew I had to come back and take it out on the ball, and I tried my best and got a hit. I definitely think I got a great pitch, and I drove it.
What does it mean for you guys to win this game against them? Because it's been a long time coming for a Quincy High softball team to get a win this big.
It's definitely a big thing for us. We worked really hard at this game, and everybody's always talking about the QD game, and we knew we had to play our best game, so we did. And we were ready for it. I definitely think this season we have grown and we have a great bond as a team, and I think it's going to show in regionals and sectionals maybe.
Highly entertaining ball game tonight, one of the few played due to the weather. We do have a Liberty win tonight over Griggsville in softball, 7-3. Brooke Wellman with 9 strikeouts in that ball game. We also had one baseball game. Apparently, Perry was the only place on the planet not touched by rain today, or at least in our little part of the universe, as Kendall Hennett comes up with a big day at the plate to lead the Tornadoes past Unity. 6-4 was your final there. One boys soccer game as well. Holy Trinity wins the Battle of Fort Madison 3-0. More soccer for you. QD hosting Hannibal. The Lady Raiders looking for the 400th program victory in the history of the school. They would get it, and they would leave no doubt about it. We'll show you one of these goals, courtesy of young Miss Hannah Marcola, who would clean up nicely after the corner restart. All QD in this game as the Lady Raiders end up with the win tonight. Final count in this one was 8-0 on the scoreboard. Well, the Mid-State 6 Conference has made its sales pitch. The question is whether or not the Western Big 6 Conference will now be moved enough to throw the league a lifeline. Western Big 6 sitting president Daniel Edgar acknowledged via press release this evening the Mid-State 6 has submitted a merger implementation plan to the Western Big 6, complete with a timeline for phasing in all sports. But there was no further resolution on that issue at today's meeting. The Western Big 6 took no action on the proposal, and according to the release, the Western Big 6 plans to gather more information and more deeply consider the implications of that proposal. That likely won't happen until early June at the earliest.